I think the best thing that this program gives me is faith. I sometimes, and I know I'm not the only one, go through my daily life and I see the people who I'm surrounded by on a daily basis, whether they're young or if they're adults or of any age or from anywhere, or you turn on the television even, and you start to lose faith. You start to lose faith in the system of government. You start to lose faith in people. You're just not sure if we have what it takes to continue and sustain on this earth as successful, thriving beings. And then you come here, and it reminds you that there are people out there. There are a lot of people out there who really care and who really want for a better tomorrow. And they all are still living with that human passion of leaving behind a better world than they came into. And so even when you're surrounded by in your life something that may make you think otherwise, when you're in this program, all of a sudden you have that faith again in what we can do and what every individual can do, even if it's not everywhere in your life.
All right. Well, for our last question, I'm pretty sure you guys knew this was coming, but if you could vote in the presidential election, who would you vote for and why? Jesse.
Okay, well, I probably shouldn't say this. I know a lot of people don't like this candidate for many reasons. In fact, there was a very interesting article about this candidate in the Youth and Government newspaper yesterday, but I would most definitely vote for Hillary Clinton. I feel that she really represents what I believe, and while I don't dislike Barack Obama, and I do think it's time for a Democrat in the White House, but I feel that, and a lot of people play the experience card. Hillary has a lot of experience, Barack doesn't have a lot of experience, which is kind of overdone, but I think it's a very, very valid point. I think it's really important that we have somebody in the White House who's not just getting their footing in Washington and still getting used to the legislative process and also trying to lead our country. So I would support Hillary Clinton.
I would absolutely agree. I think you have, okay, if we're going to look at, I know that this is not necessarily 100% true, but if we are to speculate and say right now you have McCain, and then you have Hillary Clinton, and then you have Barack Obama. I think Barack Obama's great, has brand new ideas, he's fresh, he's a lot of what this country needs, but he is an experience. And I also don't look too kindly upon the fact that where he could have been gaining experience in the Senate, he has spent all of that time running for president. And I think he really could have taken that opportunity to do good things as opposed to trying to attain another role. I think so he has new ideas, but maybe not so much experience. I think McCain is a ton of experience, and he's great. He's a great compromiser, and he's had a ton of years in Washington. But I don't think he has a whole lot of new ideas. And I think Hillary Clinton is the perfect center of that. I think she has brand new ideas. I think she has fresh perspectives. I think she knows what she's doing because of also all the experience she has. Not only in government, but just in the White House, which is an experience that you can't get anywhere else. So I think that she is a blend that would bring this country to that next step.
I have to disagree with both of my fellow candidates, and I would like to say that I think that moderation is key. I don't believe that a totally liberal Democrat or a totally conservative Republican can truly represent this country. And what this country needs is unity and progress, not necessarily change. And I addressed that in my speech yesterday. And I think that Barack Obama does give that new change. And there is a lot of things about experience. But I think that if you look in the past, we've had various presidents and politicians who have come from nothing. And experience necessarily in the legislature doesn't mean that they know how to run an executive branch of the government. And so I think that right now, to tell you the truth, I think all we need is change. I think a move from President Bush is going to help revolutionize our country. What we need is change, progress, and I think that Barack Obama truly gives that to the country.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for meeting with us today and taking time out of your schedule. This concludes our debate for today. So remember, polls open tonight at 6 o'clock in the Convention Center lobby, and also they will reopen tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day.